All right. It now gives me great pleasure, but it also gives me a little bit of pause, because this will be the last time that this man will be speaking to you from his current leadership role. I think we all know him. He has done so much work for us over the years in preserving our history and our legacy. Please welcome to the stage the Leather Archives and Museum Executive Director, Mr. Rick Storr, to say a few words. Congrats. Good luck. Congrats. Good luck. Yeah, you.
Thank you so much.
That's a good luck. All right.
Getting to be the executive director of the Leather Archives and Museum has been a privilege in every sense of that word. My heart is full of appreciation for every minute and to every one of you. 15 years ago, when Joseph Bean, the former executive director of the Leather Archives, was getting ready to leave Chicago, he handed the keys to me and he said, "Rick, take care of the LA&M because the LA&M needs taken care of." And tonight I make that same request to all of you. Now, the LA&M needing taken care of is a little complicated because the LA&M is a strong institution. We own a building. We have a passionate board of directors, a kick-ass group of volunteers, and I'm leaving behind 3 amazing staff members. Mel and Jose and Jeff are skilled, dedicated, and work so hard for your history, and they have learned how to tolerate me on a daily basis. Furthermore, this weekend, the Centaur MC, you know, those people that throw that little shindig called MAL, the Centaurs established an endowment at the Leather Archives and Museum to ensure our history was taken care of in the long run. Now, because the Centaurs know how to get a party started, they kicked off that endowment along with a gift to our operations of a total of $40,000. That gift, combined with support from Claw and Kinky College and the Tides Foundation, Full Kit Gear / the John Palatinus Trust, Leatherworks / Stompers Boots, and so many other organizations have come together to support the life-sustaining gift that comes from this weekend International Mr. Leather and all of you. The LA&M is poised to save your history and to keep it on display where it belongs. Now, all of that being said, I've spent 16 years in that building, so please hear me say this. Our history is as fragile as fuck. Those collections have an extremely codependent relationship with us. If we turned our backs for even a second, it could all fall apart. Like that. Being a member of the Leather Archives and Museum is $50 once a year, and you've done your part. It is my departing wish to give each and every member of the Leather Archives and Museum tomorrow a hug in the Leather Archives exhibit. It is my departing wish to give each and every voting member of the Leather Archives, if you can support at the $200 level, a hug and maybe a little touchy touch. And it is my parting desire to give each and every gold member, if you can support at the $1,000 level, a hug and a... Well, let's just say that I am not super concerned about being fired from my job at this point. I kid, but I do wish to give every member of the LA&M a hug tomorrow. So I think that's it. Yep, that is it. Chuck and Joseph, I'm eternally grateful. Jeff, I love you. Please, please, take care of the LA&M, because it needs taking care of. Thank you so much.
A well-deserved standing ovation for the Executive Director of the Leather Archives and Museum, Rick Storer. On behalf of all of us, we're very grateful for your dedication and leadership over the last 15 years at the Archives, and we all wish you remarkable success in your next endeavors.
One more time, let's hear it for Rick Storer and all the work that he has done.